It's a Saturday morning. Frank, a 67-year-old retiree in North Carolina, is sitting at his kitchen table with his wife, Patricia. Spread out in front of them is a letter from Social Security. The letter says his Medicare Part B premium for next month will be $608. Frank reads it twice, then 3 times. He looks up at Patricia and says, "Honey, this can't be right. They told me $202 a month. Where is this $608 coming from?" Patricia picks up the letter with shaking hands. They had budgeted carefully for retirement. Every dollar was accounted for. An extra $400 a month was not in their plan. That's $4,800 a year out of a fixed income. And the worst part, when Frank calls Social Security, the agent gently tells him, "Sir, I'm sorry. This isn't a mistake. This penalty is permanent. You'll pay it every month for the rest of your life." Frank hangs up the phone and just stares at the ceiling. If you are about to turn 65, or if you recently turned 65, or if you have a spouse, a parent, or a friend who is approaching that age, please do not click away from this video, because what I'm going to share with you in the next few minutes could save you and your family hundreds of dollars every single month for as long as you live. I am Jocelyn, a senior policy analyst here at the Pension Guardian. For over a decade, I have helped retirees understand the small print buried inside Medicare, Social Security, and pension rules, the rules that the insurance companies and even some employers don't fully explain. Today, I'm going to walk you through, in plain English, the single most expensive mistake new Medicare enrollees make. I'll show you exactly how a permanent $600 a month penalty stacks up, and I'll give you 3 steps you can take this week to protect yourself. And please, stay with me until the very end. Because there is one hidden trap I'm seeing more and more, especially among seniors who lose their jobs in their early 60s. If you don't know about it, you could be quietly walking into the same disaster Frank walked into. Let me tell you about Frank's full story. Frank worked for a medium-sized accounting firm for 32 years. He had excellent health insurance through his employer. Then, when he was 64, the company downsized. Frank was let go. His former employer offered him 18 months of COBRA coverage, which is a federal law that lets you keep your old insurance after leaving a job. Frank thought, "Perfect. I'll ride out COBRA, and when it ends, I'll sign up for Medicare." He turned 65 during COBRA. He didn't sign up for Medicare. He thought he was covered. After all, he had health insurance and he had paid his premiums on time. 2.5 years later, when COBRA finally ended, Frank went to enroll in Medicare. That's when he learned the truth. Medicare does not count COBRA as employer coverage, not for one day. The 8-month grace period to sign up for Part B without penalty had started the day his actual job ended, not the day his COBRA ended. Frank had gone almost 3 full years past his deadline. The penalty? An extra 30% on his Part B premium, forever. And because his 2024 income from severance and a 401k withdrawal pushed him into a higher tax bracket, he was also hit with something called IRMAA. That's a surcharge on top of the standard premium for higher income retirees. Then, when Frank tried to buy a Medigap supplement plan to fill in the gaps in original Medicare, he learned his guaranteed issue window had also expired. Because he had developed mild diabetes during those COBRA years, the insurance company increased his Medigap premium by nearly 80%. Add it all up. Part B penalty plus IRMAA plus inflated Medigap premium plus a Part D drug penalty he didn't even know existed. Total extra cost? About $610 a month, every single month, for the rest of his life. That's $7,300 a year. Over 20 years of retirement, that's nearly $146,000. All from one simple misunderstanding about COBRA. I don't tell you Frank's story to scare you. I tell you because I don't want this to happen to you or anyone you love. So let me explain very clearly what the actual rules say. According to Medicare.gov and SSA.gov, when you turn 65, you have what's called the Initial Enrollment Period, or IEP. This is a 7-month window. It begins 3 months before the month you turn 65, includes the month of your birthday, and ends 3 months after. This is your safest, cleanest, penalty-free time to enroll. And here is the most important thing I can tell you. Enrollment is not automatic. The only people who are automatically enrolled in Medicare at 65 are those who are already receiving Social Security or railroad retirement benefits at least 4 months before their 65th birthday. Everyone else has to actively sign up. You can do that at ssa.gov/Medicare or by calling Social Security at 1-800-772-2113. Now, in 2026, the standard Medicare Part B premium is $202.90 a month. The annual deductible is $283. If you miss your initial enrollment period without a valid reason, here's what Medicare does. For every 12 full months you could have had Part B but didn't, your premium goes up by 10%. And this penalty is added to your monthly premium for the rest of your life. Let me show you what that looks like. If you delay Part B for 2 years, you pay 20% more every month forever. If you delay 5 years, you pay 50% more forever. If you delay 10 years, you pay 100% more, double, every single month for the rest of your life. There's also a separate Part D drug coverage penalty. It's calculated as 1% of the national base premium of $38,999 multiplied by the number of full months you went without creditable drug coverage. Even if you take 0 prescriptions today, this penalty kicks in if you skip Part D. Then there's IRMAA, the income-related monthly adjustment amount. IRMAA is a surcharge based on your modified adjusted gross income from 2 years ago. So your 2026 premium is based on your 2024 tax return. For most retirees with individual income under $109,000 or joint income under $218,000, you pay the standard $202.90. But if your income is above those amounts, even from a one-time event like selling a house, taking a large IRA withdrawal, or doing a Roth conversion, your premium jumps. The brackets in 2026 go up to $689.90 a month for the highest earners. That's an extra $487 every month per person on top of the standard premium. Now let me walk you through the most common traps. Please listen carefully. The first trap is thinking COBRA counts as employer coverage. It does not. Medicare's clock started ticking the day you turned 65, not the day your COBRA ended. This is the trap that got Frank. The second trap is believing retiree health insurance protects you. Retiree plans from a former employer are not active employer coverage. Once you turn 65, Medicare automatically becomes your primary payer in most retiree plans. If you skip Part B, your retiree plan typically pays only what Medicare would have paid, which means you owe the rest yourself. The third trap is working at a small company with fewer than 20 employees. Medicare becomes your primary insurer at 65 in those cases. Without Part B, your employer plan may pay almost nothing, leaving you holding huge medical bills. The fourth trap is assuming enrollment is automatic. It isn't unless you're already on Social Security 4 months before turning 65. The fifth trap, and this one is critical, is forgetting about the Medigap clock. Your 6-month Medigap open enrollment period starts the first month you have Part B and are 65 or older. If you delay Part B, you delay this window. And once it closes, in 46 states, insurance companies can use medical underwriting to deny you a Medigap policy or charge you double the premium. The sixth trap is IRMAA shock. A one-time income spike in 2024 from a home sale, an IRA distribution, or a Roth conversion can blindside you with hundreds of extra dollars per month in 2026 premiums. The lookback is 2 years. The seventh trap is skipping Part D because you don't take medications. Don't. Sign up anyway, or have creditable drug coverage from another source, or you'll pay the lifetime penalty when you finally need it. And the eighth trap is thinking the general enrollment period from January through March is a free do-over. It isn't. Coverage doesn't start until the month after you sign up. You're stuck without medical insurance for months, and the lifetime penalty still applies. Now, let me give you the 3 exact actions you should take. Please write these down or come back and rewatch this section. Step 1. Mark your initial enrollment period on the calendar today. If you are turning 65 this year or next year, find the month you turn 65, then count 3 months back and 3 months forward. That is your safest window to enroll. Set a reminder on your phone, write it on your fridge, tell your spouse. Do not rely on memory. Do not rely on Social Security to send you a letter. Many people never get one. Go to SSA, Gov, Medicare, and sign up online, or call 1-800-772-1213. Step 2. If you are still working past 65, get the right paperwork. If you have active employer coverage from a company with 20 or more employees, you can delay Part B without penalty. But when that coverage ends, you have only 8 months to sign up. To enroll without penalty, ask your employer's HR department for CMS Form L564, which is the employer verification of coverage. Combine that with CMS Form 40B, the application for Part B. Submit both to Social Security. This is the paperwork that proves you qualify for the special enrollment period. Step 3. Get free, unbiased help before you make any decisions. Every state has a state health insurance assistance program called SHIP. It's a free counseling service funded by the federal government. The counselors don't sell anything and don't earn commissions. They will sit down with you, look at your situation, and help you understand your options. You can find your local SHIP office at Medicare.gov or by calling 1-800-Medicare. That's 1-800-633-4227. If your income spiked recently because of a life event like work stoppage, divorce, or the death of a spouse, ask Social Security about Form SSA 44. That form can reduce or eliminate IRMAA surcharges if you qualify. Now here is the hidden mistake I promised you at the beginning of this video. Many seniors who lose their job in their early 60s believe their employer's HR department or their insurance broker will tell them everything they need to know about Medicare. They will not. Most HR departments are not trained on Medicare rules. Most insurance brokers earn commissions selling private plans, not from helping you understand the federal program. And most COBRA administrators have no idea that Medicare doesn't count COBRA as creditable coverage for Part B. The result? You make a decision that feels logical, that feels safe, that feels responsible. And 5 years later, you discover the lifetime penalty. By then, it's too late to undo it. The only person who can truly protect you is you. You have to know these rules before your 65th birthday, not after. Not when COBRA ends, not when retiree insurance shifts. Before. If you are between 63 and 65 right now, this is the most important year of your life when it comes to Medicare planning. Get a SHIP appointment. Read the official Medicare NU 2026 handbook, which is free at medicare.gov. Talk to a fee-only financial planner who specializes in retirement transitions. And please do not rely only on YouTube notifications for important updates like this one. The algorithm is unpredictable. Videos like this one get buried under noise. Rules change quietly. The people who profit from your confusion are counting on you not knowing the difference. If you want to stay protected, go directly to Medicare.gov for official Medicare rules, SSA.gov for Social Security and enrollment, IRS.gov for tax and IRMAA information, and AARP.org for trusted senior advocacy. Here at the Pension Guardian, my job is to make sure no rule, no penalty, and no fine print catches you off guard. If this video helped you understand the real cost of getting Medicare wrong, please share it with anyone you know who is approaching 65. You may save them tens of thousands of dollars and years of regret. I'm Jocelyn. Take care of yourself. Take care of the retirement you spent a lifetime earning, and I will see you in the next one.